that love is love, and she was more than happy to be here with us. So, I'll invite her to say a few words in a moment as well. I do want to thank all of you for coming as well. Acknowledge that we have several members of City Council here with us. Councillor Tracy, Councillor Summers, we have Councillor Doyle, former councillor, now our MLA, Sam Johnson is here, and several members of the city staff. And I really want to thank the city staff for being here as well today and acknowledge their presence, and each and every one of you. And this is an important thing that we do, Pride Month, raising the pride flag. As a community, we've been doing this for a decade now. I'm so proud that we've been doing it for a decade, and it continues to be just as important as it was the first time we did it a decade ago. And we know that as a community, we need to show everybody, every person of every background, that they are welcome and valued as a part of the city of Miramichi. So it doesn't matter who you are or who you love, you are welcome in Miramichi, and you should feel comfortable, and we've got to work towards equality for every person at the municipal city level, at the provincial level, at the federal and international level. And we hear these days, it seems a little bit more than we have recently. Why are you doing that? Why do you have that? Why are you doing that? And I want to remind everybody that there are a lot of reasons why we need to do this. There's been a lot of historic marginalization and hate towards the LGBTQ plus community. We know that even still now, incidents of attempted suicide within LGBTQ people of all ages, and in particular youth, are significantly higher than they are with the general population. We know that incidents of homophobia and hate crimes are unfortunately on the rise again. And we know that nobody's ever been targeted or hated because they were straight. But that does happen to members of the LGBTQ plus community, not necessarily here, but in general, and that there are actually a lot of people at this time working to try to take away the rights that we have fought very hard for, that generations have fought very hard for, so that we can be here today enjoying the rights that we do have, and acknowledging that we still have to not just defend the progress that we've created, but that there's still a ways to go, not just from a government perspective, but from a people feeling generally comfortable being themselves. I know, like Stephen, my partner, still gets nervous if we are holding hands in public. And that's just the reality of what happens when you grow up in a world that has had homophobia continue to take place. And so today, we raise the flag to say that everybody is welcome here to be who they are and love who they love, and that we are committed as a community to continue to work towards the progress of true equality for everybody. Now, I'm going to invite everybody to join us in getting the picture in a moment, but first I invite Premier Holt to say a few words as well.
I will just say a very few words, but I wanted to recognize the leadership at the City of Miramichi. 10 years of raising the pride flag is something to be proud of, so thank you to all the councillors who are here and the staff. Miramichi has long been known as a hospitable place, a place where everyone is welcome, and this is a clear sign that will continue to be the case, that nobody should feel unsafe here, because everyone should be welcome to be who they are, to love who they love, and I really appreciate that all of you have come out to show that this is important and this matters to your community and to your neighbors, and making sure that we're creating and constantly reinforcing what needs to be reinforced, that we need to make sure that people can feel safe to be themselves, to be who they are, live and let live, love and let love. So I'm thrilled to have the chance to be alongside Mayor Adam and all of you wonderful people who are here celebrating what makes Miramichi hospitable, that welcoming and inclusive spirit during Pride Month. And so, happy Pride, everyone, and let's raise the flag.
All right, now, before we raise the flag, two quick things. No, I want to acknowledge one more person, my friend, our former city councilor and former MLA, Lisa Harris, who was one of the very first councilors to raise the pride flag. Lisa voted to raise the flag. At the beginning, the first vote, they lost that vote, but Lisa voted to raise the darn flag. And then that created the movement which allowed us to raise it for the first time.
trying to take a picture and video. Sure gonna wave.
Slowly for you. Here we go.
Get right. Okay, are you ready, guys? Row, row. Row, let's go. Here, there we go, boys. Good job. Yay!